misconception. I think it's a misconception, but I believe this like for the longest time. Do you think it is true that the more you sweat, the more effective your workout is?
No, I don't think
See,
so.
that is something I followed like for years.
No. If you're not sweating, that does not mean that it's not. I used to walk, and I didn't even walk that very fast. So I used to walk 2 hours a day, and you can't brisk walk for 2 hours a day. You get really, really exhausted.
Yeah.
So I was not sweating that much. But by the end of it, my legs were banging. It is effective. That doesn't mean that I'm sweating.
Basically, it means just because you don't sweat doesn't mean that you're not working out.
No, it's not like that at all. As long as you're moving, as long as you're not sitting, not doing anything, as long as you're moving, as long as you feel your body moving and you're exerting yourself, I think that's all that you need. I'm a firm believer that if you want to gain strength, you have to challenge yourself. Like there's a saying where if you don't challenge, you don't change.
Yeah.
So the more that you challenge your body, the more it'll change, and you get stronger and all of that.
So strength plays a big role in shaping your body. Strength training.
See, at the end of the day, your body needs to be able to do stuff.
Yeah.
You need to be able to get through life. You need to be able to, walk. You need to be able to climb a flight of stairs, or if you have kids, play with your kids in the backyard, or take your kids, run with your kids to school, or do all these basic things in life. Having some kind of a strength actually helps you out, not only because you have to lift stuff, but it helps you in the longevity of your life as well. Because the more muscle you have, the more strength you have, it helps you keep yourself alert, and it keeps you young, I feel.
So girls and boys do focus more on strength than actually losing weight, because essentially that's what's going to come handy.
Like when your body's strong, you feel it from the inside. Like if you compare someone who is starving themselves to look like a certain type of body, and if you compare someone else who's doing all the right exercises and who's actually strong, despite not having the perfect physique or aesthetically very pleasing physique, the strong person would be happier. Like I'm telling you, they'll be happier, they'll be fitter, they'll be, they'll be more full of life than the person who's starving themselves.
Oh, according to you, what is a good workout, and how can you incorporate that into, if anyone wants to, how can they incorporate that into their routine?
I have joined gyms before, and I have worked out at home. My preferred mode of workout is at home, mainly because I prefer testing out these workouts, and I like to do all these new workouts at home and seeing the results. I don't like working out in front of a lot of people, and I have collected a lot of workout videos over the years that I've done, that I've enjoyed. What I'm working on now is this workout called Bikini Body Guide by Kayla Etsinas. And it's a very challenging workout.
It is very challenging.
It's quite challenging.
I
like
usually go to the gym, but I tried doing it at home. It is hard.
So it's a strength training based program, because now I'm trying to focus more on strength than actual weight loss per se, because I need more muscle. So it's a 3 times a week strength training program, and then you can do cardio in between when you want, either go for a walk or something, whatever. And it really, really helps your stamina. Like at the end of a couple of weeks, you see a massive difference in the way you're functioning and the way your body's starting to look and feel, and it's pretty great. So any program right now that has a strength-based foundation, I would recommend.
Yeah, it has been a long process for you. You have been on this whole fitness thing for years, 8 years.
Yeah.
And how do you think it has changed you as a person?
I don't think it's changed me at all, actually. I'm still the same person that I used to be.
Yeah.
But I'm very conscious and very attuned to how other people are reacting to me now. Because anyone who's been overweight or who has lost some weight, a significant amount of weight, you might be able to relate to this. And it's a very harsh reality that you realize after a while, is that people do judge you on the way you look. It's kind of sad, but it's also true. And I think it's something that you realize once you've made that jump. And so I'm very attuned to the way people are reacting to me, and sometimes I wonder, is it because I look a certain way now as opposed to I used to look back then? But for the most part, I have fat brain. Like I still very much feel like I'm the same person that I was back then, that I look the same way that I did back then. But as far as achievements go, I've continued with my career and all of that, which I'm happy with. So essentially, I'm the same person, but I'm just very, very attuned to people around me now.
So what would you tell all the girls who are right now struggling to lose weight, and what should they do to keep them going and motivated?
Just keep at it, honestly. Do it for yourself, because there's no better reason to do it.
That's
honestly,
true.
just the satisfaction of knowing that you've done it is good enough. Honestly, you really don't need anything else. And it's quite fun to see everyone's reaction to you losing weight, because it's supposed to affect you, but it seems to affect them as well. Somehow.
Yeah, I think so. It starts subconsciously giving them an idea that well, if she can do it, I
does.
can
It
do
does. So it goes both ways. Like, you inspire people to make a change, but you also sometimes make them feel bad about themselves as well. So sometimes they'll make snide comments or say, "Are you sure you can give up that food?" Like, "Are you sure you're not drinking? You're so boring now." Or something random like that. That's them projecting their own insecurities on you, because they see you making a change, they see you doing well, and they see that, okay, she's doing it, that means I'm not doing it, and I should be doing it.
Or I'm not doing something right.
Yeah, so they start projecting that on you. Don't think about that.
And don't get discouraged.
Really don't. Because the fun thing is watching those numbers drop off. Either it's on the scale, or it's a tape measure, if you don't want to be on a scale, or just like a pair of pants that you couldn't fit into like 3 months ago fit you very loose now, or it's very fit now. Or since now it's the age of selfies, you take you just take a random picture one day, in front of a mirror. Then you look at that picture again in 5 months, and you're like, whoa, I was so big back then. So just seeing that difference, I think when you start seeing all the results from the hard work, it makes it completely worth it. And think about all the cute things you can wear, and all the things you can do. You can climb mountains if you want. You can do all this fun stuff if you want. Like, you can go hiking and all that stuff. It's cool.
Did you take any supplements at all when you were losing weight?
No, I should have, but I didn't. Fortunately, I had a very balanced diet where I didn't need to take any supplements. But now I take a calcium, and I take primrose oil, and sometimes I take a probiotic. That helps me quite a bit. So it is important to have a very well-balanced diet. Preferably see a dietitian, or at least have someone take a look at it and make sure that it's balanced, so that you're not
so you're not missing out on all the useful nutrients.
You need to keep yourself balanced, so that you're not.
And everyone's body is different, so you don't know what your body requires, and
That's true.
And you don't know what the other person's body requires. So it's best to be following a chart that's given to you by a nutritionist or someone of experience.
One trip to a dietitian or a nutritionist would be worth it, simply because they're professionals, and they do this all the time, and they can take one look at your body and say, okay, I think this is what she needs. They may ask you to do a blood test. If you don't have any of these issues, any deficiencies, you can just get a balanced diet chart off the internet. And you would be fine, really. That's all it takes, is a balanced diet.
Alright, Seema, so last question. Is it mind over body or body over mind?
It's mind over body. The body can do everything.
Yeah.
The body can do whatever you ask it to do as long as you train it well. The mind is lazy. The mind is very lazy. So, because the thing is, the mind likes to trick you, right?
Yeah.
As I said, something like quitting smoking.
Yeah.
Like you can develop addictions to things, and the mind does that. So you can get addicted to laziness. That's a thing.
That is a thing, actually.
And you can get addicted to sugar. That's also
another thing.
So all it takes is overcoming that addiction. Once you control your mind, your mind does the rest. Like the body will follow what your mind says.
Yeah.
Like even if you're working out and you've done 10 push-ups and you can't do a single more, your body is fine with it. It's just your mind that you have to convince. So definitely it's mind over body, because your body is capable of so much, and there's such beautiful things that the body is.
It's just about getting there. It's just about pushing the boundary and pushing through that.
It can be done. If I can do it, anyone can do it.
Well, I haven't been able to so far.
It can be done. It really can. All it takes is just some commitment, consistency, and just like a will to do it. And I know that's a bit difficult because everyone has jobs and everyone has more priorities. But then you have to think about what your priority is, right? Like if you want to look good for something, if you want to feel good for something, if you want to run a 5K or a marathon or something like that, what's your goal? What do you want to get fit for? Do you want to fit into a bikini, or do you want to fit into a dress? Or do you just want to make that ex jealous? Or do you or do you do you want to impress someone? Do you want to fit into a dress that you haven't fit into in a while? Or do you have a reunion coming up? Anything. Pick a goal. Doesn't matter what it is. And once you set out a plan, once you stick to it, it can be done. It really is that simple. It really is.
So that's it, Seema.
Yay!
I think I've covered a lot of questions. Yay. And I hope you guys will take something away from this video.
I hope I was helpful.
Yeah.
I can only speak from my experience, obviously, as a layman who has managed to lose some weight. I'm a normal person. I still have my struggles with weight. I keep losing, gaining, all of that. But for the most part, I can tell you that it's not as hard as it sounds. It's not some magic pill or some magic trick. There's nothing to it. All it is, it's just commitment and consistency. That's it. That's all you need.
That's all you need.
That's it.
So guys, thank you for watching, and I will come back again with another video, and hopefully I'll think of another topic where I can bring my sister in again. And thank you for watching.
Thanks guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.